Yeah, what's the word? What's the word? We about to watch Speak Easy podcast. NFL Insider says Shedeur Sanders is outperforming Deshaun Watson. Nigga, what the fuck else y'all been watching? Duh. What else y'all think he been doing? Fucking playing with his toes? Whatever. Let's get to this video.
Time we talked about the Cleveland Browns quarterback battle. We didn't know it was a battle. We thought it wasn't a battle, but now it seems like it might be a battle. Jeremy Fowler was on ESPN and had some things to say about it. I'll let you guys take a listen.
Jeremy, what should we know about the Browns quarterback competition between Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson?
Laura, this is a true heated battle, and this one's only going to heat up in training camp. As was told to me, Deshaun Watson went into the spring as the clear favorite, and that Shedeur Sanders has bridged the gap at least somewhat. I still believe Deshaun Watson's in a good position. I'm told he was moving like a major athlete again, coming off those Achilles tears. He's
moving like a major athlete, and Shedeur Sanders bridging the gap to Deshaun Watson. Fellas, do you guys think Deshaun Watson should be worried right now about his starting job?
All right, look, Prize Picks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash. Player picks on all Texas. Easy. $5 gets you $50 in lineups for free. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
No. Ooh. No. Deshaun Watson going to start week 1. And I've said this. It's easier to bench him when their season runs afoul. And that's what's going to happen. You don't want to start Shedeur and then, week 5 or 6, I got to bench him. He's a young guy. And so I believe Deshaun Watson will start the season. And if they're doing well, then...
Listen, chat, I don't think so, to be honest. Like, why would they fucking... Y'all niggas just traded Myles Garrett. So imagine me trading one of the most favored players on the team, fans love, etc., etc., and I'm gonna play the worst fucking player on the team that fans dislike. The reason that the Browns is in the situation they're in is because of Deshaun Watson. So imagine me getting rid of the most favorite player and playing the worst. Does that make any logical sense? This is business at the end of the day. You trying to bring in seats. You ain't trying to bring in. You ain't bringing in. But this seems more. No, shut the fuck up with that bullshit. This nigga on his way out. The fuck is we playing Deshaun Watson for? That make no logical sense at all. So it's like, what I'm saying. The reason Coach Monken ain't say anything is because it's none of y'all fucking business, and he'll tell y'all when he want to fucking tell y'all. And plus, all this right here is good for Shedeur. All this right here is good for Shedeur because he gonna keep working hard, keep putting that shit in. Feel me? But it's his job. He got this already. I don't know why everybody going back and forth with this. He got this job. They just not saying nothing because they want Shedeur to work for a little more. He got it though, but he just they want him to, flag that shit behind him. Feel me? So not behind him, but flag that shit. Feel me? Like it's on you. So you gotta, But let's get at it though.
That's a great thing for the Cleveland Browns. I don't believe they're going to do well. They're in a division that's tough, and they just lost one of the best players in the National Football League on the other side of the ball in Myles Garrett. And so I just don't bridging the gap. That's fine. You've made the competition a little closer. All that means is Deshaun Watson will be on a shorter leash if Shedeur continues to bridge the gap and make this closer. They'll feel a little more comfortable when that time comes. So now instead of it being week 5, 6, 7, it may be week 3 or 4. That just means Deshaun Watson has a shorter leash. The more Shedeur continues to kind of bridge that gap and close the competition.
If Deshaun shouldn't be nervous, why do we keep hearing these conversations outside of Cleveland? Jeremy Fowler, national reporter, he said it. Mary Kay Cabot, local reporter, she said it.
Okay, so then will they start Shedeur and just say, F it. If he shows us he can play, he's our quarterback of the future. If not, we get a #1 pick.
I don't think Todd Monken has the authority to start Shedeur. I think that decision is going to come from the general manager and to some degree the owner, but really the general manager.
So he ain't starting then.
Well, if it's also from the manager, or it's not from the manager, if the owner is also involved in this, Jimmy Haslam, he's been the main one saying they made a mistake by getting Deshaun Watson.
But I'm still giving him $40+ million this year. I need to see if he can rectify some of these mistakes.
But to Kieran's point, no. Haslam said at the end of last season, Deshaun's a sunk cost. He said we regret paying him. He's a sunk cost. So if Haslam is at all involved, which he's not though, but if Haslam is at all involved, then that does throw a wrench in things. The person I think is the general manager. The general manager is the one that is involved with putting that roster together. I don't think he can't allow Shedeur to start because of A, Deshaun Watson's talent. B, it's not like Shedeur last year showed like, yo, we got to get him on the field immediately. He showed he needs to grow a little bit. So I don't know. If I'm Deshaun, I'm nervous only because the world wants to see Shedeur. And then people succumb to that pressure.
But it's up to me.
Yo, bro, I don't really fucking understand what's being talked about. So y'all really think that Jackson Dart is better than Shedeur? Y'all think Jackson Dart is better than Deshaun Watson? Is basically what y'all saying, because he's playing and he's getting his first reps without any headache of this right here, of this dick rodding of what these people is doing. Then me bro, what are we talking about here? What the fuck is we talking about here? Deshaun Watson is not better than Shedeur. That nigga's on two fucked up Achilles? Come on with the bullshit. I want to hear that. Get out of here with that. Feel me? Y'all comparing an injured football player to a young football player. Y'all niggas is fucking stupid. What are y'all accolades? Y'all niggas is probably washed up. Was you in the NFL? Nah, I wasn't in the NFL, nigga. But I bet you I'm doing better than you was if you wasn't. Fuck out of here, nigga. But, yo, what the fuck is going on? This shit is bullshit. Y'all niggas really trying to compare an injured quarterback to a young quarterback that just came in the game last year. Listen, y'all fucking retarded. 100%.
It's really up to him. Because if he plays well, it don't matter who the world want to see. If he plays well. If they're losing games because of the defense and he's playing well, he's going to keep getting the starts.
Is it possible in your mind to play well when you're going out there with a rookie Casey Concepcion, a rookie Denzel Boston, and Jerry Jeudy? Well, obviously the running game I love.
Harold Fannin played well. Yeah.
But can you play well? What is well?
Deshaun Watson cannot have these games where he not even throwing for 100 yards, because that's what was going on. He's barely getting 120 yards passing.
Dive into Visible. It's unlimited 5G data for just $25 a month. Powered by Verizon, America's best 5G network. Plus unlimited hotspot. Big wireless service for half the cost. Visible. Live in the know.
In the National Football League in today's game?
But is it fair, and you played receiver, so it's a great question for you. Is it fair to compare well to a quarterback when the Browns probably clearly have the worst receiver room in the AFC North? Not even the NFL, just the North. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, clear. DK Metcalf, dude from the Colts, Pittman, clear. And then the amalgamation of Zay Flowers plus Mark Andrews plus
Rashad Bateman,
the amalgamation of all those characters, still I would suggest
accomplishments. It's not even close to have the worst receiver room. Accomplishments.
So you telling the Q to be on the same page with two rookie receivers?
But you look what Jerry Jeudy did
2 years ago
when he had a quarterback throwing him the ball. It was like, oh, this is Jerry Jeudy we thought we was going to see coming out of Bama. And so if he's giving them opportunity to make plays and they are making the plays, because Isaiah Bond,
good player.
We forget about how good he was in college and where he would have been drafted had the allegations not surfaced. He probably going to be second round pick. And so the talent is there.
What allegations? I ain't gonna. I want to know. Let's look this up, chat. Let me sell me a drink. gotta order some juice. Isaiah Bonds.
Where is Isaiah Bond? Well, apparently he's still at home and hasn't received any interest from a single NFL team. And this has to be one of the most unfortunate events because prior to April 15th, Isaiah Bond was regarded as one of the top wide receivers in this class. He was projected to go in the second or third round of the 2025 NFL draft. On April 15th, Isaiah was hit with an outstanding sexual assault warrant stemming from an incident that happened in February with a woman. He turned himself in, but that ultimately led to him going undrafted and remaining a free agent to this day. So since then, Isaiah Bond has now filed a federal complaint against the woman that has accused him of sexual assault. So in this, he is seeking monetary relief, punitive damages, and an injunction that will prevent his accuser from referring to him as a sex criminal. And this is all stemming from an incident that happened back in February where Isaiah's camp is saying it was consensual, but the woman, of course, is saying otherwise. So according to the document, it says, quote, unlike the false narrative that has been amplified, the truth once revealed in its entirety will show that he was targeted by a woman. It is now unlikely that Isaiah will get an NFL opportunity, especially until all of this legal stuff clears up. But of course, we have to let the legal system play out. But I want to hear from you all. You drop down in the comments and let me know what you think of Isaiah Bond still sitting at home and has not received any interest from NFL teams.
Well, everybody was real quick to jump all over Andrew Berry for signing wide receiver Isaiah Bond after his arrest for assault allegations before the NFL draft. Now, we knew months ago that Bond had filed a federal complaint against the accuser, but this is from a New York Times article today. It says, quote, Bond filed a federal complaint against his accuser in which he alleged he was pursued and preyed upon for months by the defendant, a woman he met on Instagram. The filing says the two had a consensual encounter on February 4th at Bond's apartment, and that sometime later, the plaintiff told Bond that he better be careful not to catch a case. Afterward, according to the filing, the plaintiff allegedly demanded $5,000 from Bond before going to the police. Now, this is nothing new. This wouldn't be the first time that a high-profile athlete or celebrity-type figure endures false allegations in a money grab. So ultimately, Bond's case has been no-billed, and he is cleared. He is good to go. So that is why clearly, the Browns have been in contact with Isaiah Bond for a while now. Remember, they brought him in for a pre-draft visit before everything came out. They had him on their draft board. And obviously, having done investigative work behind the scenes all this time, the Browns knew this was going to be the likely outcome. And I think it's very exciting for the Browns because we really need wide receiver help. And it's still just crazy that everybody wants to heap guilt on this 21-year-old kid. It's time to move on. I guarantee a lot of people are upset that we signed this kid. We're also upset that we didn't bring Kareem Hunt back.
Interesting. I didn't know all of that. You know, chat. But let's get back to Shedeur. That's what we started looking at this for. We ain't trying to exploit nobody situation or what they've been through or stepping nobody down, you know?
The production hasn't been there because how can it be? That nobody has really produced outside of Harold Fannin last year in the receiving game.
Nobody really produced outside the receiver instead of Phantom, nigga. You ain't see Bond. And even so, he was projected to be one of the top wide receivers. The only thing is because of the situation, and yet people don't talk about him like he's one of them dogs, like he made an impact. Like huge, like Shedeur was able to rely on him. You understand? Shedeur made him look like a fucking star. But it's like, and y'all talking about a quarterback who had half a fucking, bro, like this nigga only had like, what, 7 fucking weeks of training. Like, bro, y'all are horrible people, bro. Like, y'all are horrible. Horrible. Like, y'all comparing somebody who hardly had any, whatever, man. Fuck y'all.
And so it's possible that Deshaun Watson can. It's just hard when your best season was 6 years ago.
6 years ago, 2020.
To say, hey, I'm about to be him again. We've never seen it, but you never know.
It would be the biggest anomaly in the history of sport. Maybe we've seen it from Tiger.
For him to come back and
for
play at
an
level?
athlete to play at the level Deshaun played at,
There's only
be
one guy.
bad for 6 years,
Yeah.
and then come back and be good again. I can't think of a football player that's done it.
I don't know
can't think
about
of a
being
basketball player.
bad, but George Foreman coming back winning but he was retired and he was
retired.
older.
Now,
but being bad and then coming, yes, I don't think we've
I
ever
think-
seen that.
I know
Let me
who
give
you're
you-
thinking of, Kieran, but I don't think it relates. Go ahead.
So Kurt Warner won 2 MVPs, won a Super Bowl. Then from 2002 until 2008 that he had a good year. So about that 6 year span, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, about that 6 year span, he missed a bunch of games during that time. And in that 6 year span, I'm finding out right now what his stats were. In that 6 year span, 54 touchdowns, 47 interceptions, had a 13-29 record as a starter. It just wasn't the same
And then
player.
went to Arizona.
Then he went to Arizona, and then those last 2 years at Arizona, he ended up having a pretty solid season. Threw for 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Was top 10 in MVP voting, made a Pro Bowl, and went to the Super Bowl as well.
So then, though, if we use context, you go to Arizona, you're playing with Larry Fitzgerald. I think you're playing with Anquan Bolden.
Yes.
Like, and young Anquan Bolden. Like, really getting busy Anquan Bolden.
Yeah.
That's just not fit. Deshaun's playing with Casey Concepcion, Harold Fannin. Harold Fannin's a dog. Casey Concepcion, Denzel Boston, Jerry Jeudy. It's just, if Deshaun was a starting quarterback for the Rams, different conversation. Puka, McVay, Devontae.
Lamar Jackson is flourishing the passing game with Baltimore. Todd Monken is the guy who's designed that. So let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm optimistic, but that division is tough. It's just 6 years. You got to have such mental toughness to really come back from something like this. So he gonna show us what he made of.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I just think it's a situation where you do have to ride it out, see what Deshaun. Not ride it out. Sorry, I was waiting for Trey to pause that one. You have to wait it out. You have to wait it out and see what Deshaun can give you. Yeah. There's nothing I can say now. That's just
We've been letting him off the hook.
I'm not drinking.
Well, that's how the push-ups thing started.
Yeah,
If you remember.
You're right.
Which one you want to do?
Which one you want to do? Go ahead, go ahead. Get it closer to him so he can know what decision
you gonna
he
go ahead and
makes.
take this sip, or you gonna go ahead and hit them push-ups? Bro, I believe you could hit
I
push-ups,
can
no
do the push-ups.
problem.
How many push-ups we talking?
Just 10.
Just a little 10 ball,
the
man.
same 10 that we
Yeah,
talked.
I'll hit him after the show. We got to keep the show.
We gotta keep this show moving, bro.
Kieran, answer the question then. At least close this topic.
Yeah,
Should Deshaun Watson be worried? Should he be looking over his shoulder about Shedeur
No,
Sanders?
he shouldn't be worried. He should be worried if he goes out there on the field and stinks it up. But I think he's going to get the opportunity to start and show the team what he has. But if it's going to be a very short leash. I think that's all that this is telling me right now is, hey, we're going to go out there 2-3 games. If you don't have it, it's going to be like Russell Wilson. Reeled you back in. Go ahead and sit the bench. You're never starting in this league ever again.
So let me ask y'all this: because TJ, I know you said like after 4 weeks, if he's not showing, pull him, get Shedeur in. What does he have to look like through those 4 weeks for them to start Shedeur? Like, let's say if they're 2-2 through 4 weeks,
61% completion percentage minimum.
Okay.
I need you at least throwing for 200 yards a game. I can't handle 136 yards a game, 108. 200 yards a game minimum.
Look, you made it this far, so might as well go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and after that, hit the bell button to be notified anytime we go live or drop another video like this. You do not want to miss our content in this oversaturated market.
End of the video, man. Let's go, man. But Shedeur got this. I don't know what these niggas talking about watching, man. If they do that, there's not gonna be a lot of people there. It's gonna be a lot of unfucking happy fucking fans, but we gonna see. Let's go. We out. Thank you for watching.